How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be my review on Aaron Sorkin's brand new film, Being the Ricardos. And this is his first directed film since last year in March, I believe, with the trial on the Chicago 7 and also Molly's Game back from 2017. I'll give you my quick thoughts on both of those. I really liked Trial when I saw it, but afterwards my rating sort of started to go lower and lower. It didn't really stick with me very much, and it lacked a lot of things for me that I'll talk about in a little bit because they also lack in this film. And I think Molly's Game is my favorite of the three of these films. I just thought it was a lot of fun, and Jessica Chastain was very good in it, and it was very quick in the way that it was edited, and the screenplay was really good. But Sorkin also wrote my arguable favorite film of all time, The Social Network. So I went into this film sort of excited in a lot of ways, but also I wasn't sure because he was directing it as well. And I think all of his directed films have lacked the exact same thing. So what did I think of Being the Ricardos? I thought it was lacking and kind of disappointing. Now, to be fair, it is a decent movie, but most of it is based off of performances by themselves, and his screenplay is solid as well. So there was a lot of controversy around the casting of these actors, and I'll leave that to you to decide what you think about it. But Nicole Kidman plays this iconic Hollywood actress in TV history and plays a woman with a lot of ambition, grit, and intelligence really well. I just think an Australian doing an American accent was really good, by the way, and it didn't feel like it slipped very much. I thought that she was so commanding on screen and gives one of the best female performances of the year. I don't think it's anywhere near Kristen Stewart in Spencer or even Jessica Chastain in Tammy Faye, but I did think she was really good in this. I love the scenes of Lucille Ball planning comedic moments that would happen on the show. I thought those were some of the best scenes of the film. Specifically, there's one with her and J.K. Simmons as well that was just really good. Javier Bardem is great too. He's very energetic, but also kind of chill and just commands the screen in a way that is different than Nicole Kidman, but they just worked really well together, and I thought that was really cool, and he continues to prove that he's one of the best actors working today. He's not the highlight of the film, obviously Nicole Kidman is, but he is very good. And J.K. Simmons, as always, steals every scene that he's in every single time. Now, this is not my favorite script of Aaron Sorkin's. It's maybe my least favorite, but I think it's still better writing than most people in Hollywood could do. It's very much a dialogue-based movie, and I thought that was sort of exactly what I thought it was going to be. I did not go into this film expecting a lack of dialogue, to say the least, and it very much is just constant dialogue over and over and over again. And I'm going to be honest, this may be unpopular, but I think Aaron Sorkin should probably stick to writing. So now I'll get to my least favorite part of all three of his films, which has been his direction, which I think is devoid of just about anything. Meanwhile, most of his screenplays are completely lavishly well done and are incredible and makes him one of my favorite writers in all of Hollywood. But this guy's direction on every single one of his movies is so lacking and barren, and I just don't think it's really making a big impact on anything when he's directing it. This is an entertaining film, and I think it'll get a lot of Oscar nominations in Best Actress and Best Original Screenplay at least, but I watched it yesterday, and I haven't really thought of it very much, and it hasn't really impacted my thoughts in any way like even Sorkin's last two films. I think fans of I Love Lucy will probably enjoy a lot of this film, but I just thought it was fine. I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. It was kind of disappointing, but it had some good individual parts. As for my ranking of Sorkin's directed films so far, Molly's Game is still my favorite, and then maybe Trial of the Chicago 7, and then this. I think this one might be my least favorite, but a 6 out of 10 is still a positive score. So I would recommend that some people watch this. This isn't going to be a film for everyone, even though it is a crowd pleaser. But I think that if you're a fan of I Love Lucy, you should watch it. If you're a fan of Javier Bardem or Nicole Kidman or even J.K. Simmons, I think that maybe watch it then. And if you're a fan of Aaron Sorkin, I'd say obviously watch it. He hasn't directed many films, so you might as well check it out. Plus, it's on Prime Video, so you don't have to go to the theater and spend a lot of money to go and see it. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and see you guys.